I never wanted to write a book. I had a speakers bureau that asked me to write a book because they said they could get me a higher speaking fee for my speaking. So I asked them what they could get the fee up to, and when they told me, I said, "Okay, I'll do it." So I didn't really want to. Then once I wrote the first book and I saw the leverage off of it, then I realized there was a system to get more out. So I've written six, but yeah, I didn't want to be a writer. I just understood the power of actually getting one written and getting it out the door and doing it. It was all, though, completely aligned with my core purpose. Do you know the name Simon Sinek, who wrote the book Start With Why? So Simon used to sleep on my couch. Simon was on our board of advisors for 4 or 5 years before he wrote the book Start With Why. He was on our board at 1-800-GOT-JUNK, did a bunch of marketing for us for a year when he ran his marketing agency. And Simon was at my home for dinner like about a year before he wrote the book, 2 years before, and helped me figure out my core purpose. And my core purpose has always been to help entrepreneurs make their visions come true. So everything I do helps entrepreneurs make their visions come true, whether it's writing the book Vivid Vision, writing my 6 books, that helps entrepreneurs, doing my speaking events helps entrepreneurs and their companies, my online leadership course, which is called Invest in Your Leaders, that's how they grow their people. It helps them make their visions come true. My COO Alliance grows their second in command. So everything I do is aligned with that. That's why it's easy for me to do things that is in alignment with my core purpose. I was invited to go speak to a group, to a government agency recently, and I just said no to it. Even though they wanted to pay my full fee, has nothing to do with the alignment with my core purpose. I'd rather actually spend time with my wife or my friends or family than go and do something that's not aligned with my core purpose. Most of the companies I coach are in the entrepreneurial small to medium size of the 50 to 500 person company. The only corporate kind of enterprise level company I coached was Sprint. And it was because Marcelo Claret, who is the CEO of Sprint, had built his own company from zero to $1 billion. He sold to Masa at SoftBank. And then he was appointed as the CEO of Sprint to turn it around. So because he was an entrepreneurial CEO, I said yes to coach him. And I coached his second in command, Jamie Jones, for 18 months. But that's the only big company corporate, because it's not aligned with my core purpose. My core purpose is to help entrepreneurs make their visions come true. I coached the royal family that owned the country of Qatar, and I did not continue coaching them after a while because they weren't aligned with core values. And I wasn't allowed to keep bringing up core values with their email, and the team, the COO said, you can't talk to them about this. I can't talk to them about this. So that was a problem. I've definitely seen entrepreneurial companies that are so focused on revenue and profitability that they forget that it's actually about your people, that the number one core metric inside of any organization is your employee net promoter score. That's the number one metric. How happy are your people? The number two metric is how happy are your customer? So your customer NPS. And then it's profit and revenue. And the reason for that is that if you have really, really happy employees, they'll go through brick walls for you to take care of your customers. So if you have really happy employees that are engaged and they don't feel like they're the second thing to think about, they're going to work harder. And if your customers are then happy, then you can charge a lot. But if you focus on how happy are your customers, your employees feel burned out. Your employees feel taken advantage of. They feel like they're coming second rate. But if all you care about is them, you care about their home life, you care about their problems, their insecurities, their fears, you care about their dreams, you care about their work, you help coach them, you develop them, help coach their kind of confidence. They'll go through brick walls for you to take care of your customers. And when your customers feel that much love, you can charge a lot.